An meiner Seite darf ich den derzeitigen UFC-Weltergewichts-Champion begrüßen mit Johny Hendricks. Man sieht an seinen Armen, er ist verletzt. Wir werden natürlich über seinen Titelgewinn mit ihm sprechen, als auch über seine Verletzungen und Zukunftspläne. Johnny, I talked to the audience and I said, we can see you're injured. Before we talk about your injury, please talk us through your last fight with Robbie Lawler, and finally you got the gold on your waist.
You know, he was a tough opponent. He's a very talented fighter. We went into there with this injury, and I tore my bicep, and it's a tough decision to make. You know, definitely with somebody like him, he's very tough on the feet, and just grateful that I got a win. You know, he's like I said, he's a tough opponent, and he put on a great show that night, and we both did, and I was able to get my hand raised.
After the fight with GSP, you said you are the world champion, and the next fight, I make it clear. So was it a little pressure, like maybe if I will not fight against Robbie Lawler, I will get 2 steps back?
You know, realistically, no. Every time I fight, I want to make sure that I'm a clear winner. You know, and whenever you fight, I want to be exciting for the fans. You know, I know what I am, and I'm part entertainer. You know what I mean? And I want it to be exciting for the fans. I want them to be happy with my performance, and hopefully I did that.
Yeah, totally. You had surgery last week, and what is the status now?
Yeah, I tore my bicep. It's fine. You know, everything's healed up good. You know, it's healing, still healing, of course. But you know, I'll be back sooner than I can. You know, soon enough, which will be good. You know, this is like sort of give me a time to just relax, let my whole body recover, which is you know, tough to do. But it's a blessing in disguise.
What is the first bigger injury you ever had in your career now?
In the MMA world, yes. Not in wrestling. In wrestling, I've had a lot of different injuries, but you know, we just learned to grind through them, and that's sort of what I did for this one. Just grind through it until after your job's done, and once your job's done, get it worked on. You know, get it fixed, and I was able to do that, thank goodness. And you know, now it's just I just can't come back too fast. You know.
And we can see you shaved, I think, after the fight. Now it's getting a little bit more. Yeah. There's always a discussion about to get protect from the beard and something like that. What do you think about that?
I think that it sucks. You know, realistically, a beard is probably the worst thing to have. Whenever you get punched with those little MMA gloves, you can put Vaseline all down your face, right? Well, with the beard, they can't put any Vaseline. Well, leather and hair don't go great together. If you get punched with those things, there's sometimes that you feel your hair is getting, like, it helps grab the glove. So any myth of that it actually helps you out is totally opposite. If I probably went in clean shaved, it'd probably help me out a lot more. Just because, like I said, you can put Vaseline down your face a little bit farther, and you don't have the hair to help grip. You know, whenever the glove hits, it's going to be a smooth surface, so it'll glance.
So with your punching power, you would say, beard or not, I knock him out?
There you go, yeah. Beard or not, the beard, like I said, the beard can help, because it can actually stick a little bit better, but without no beard, yes.
We're talking about the situation in the welterweight and the situation with some fighters like GSP and Martin Kampmann. They were in your weight division. They said, we're a little burned out and gassing out. To hold that level over years, it's nearly impossible. What do you think about that? And is there a danger that we can maybe see Johny Hendricks now not so often in the cage anymore?
No. I like fighting. I like coming back, being an active fighter. just freak accident, you know, a freak accident, my bicep popping. It's just one of those things. Yeah, you know, I've trained high level since I was, golly, 14, 15 years old, you know, training year round for wrestling, year round, and it amplifies a lot when you get to college. So I know what it's like. I know how to train. You just got to train smarter. You know, you can't do a lot of the things that you thought you could do when you're 18. You know, and I think that's where some people's problems is. You know, I'm 30 years old now. I'm not 18, or I'm not 22, I'm not 24. So you just got to learn that. You got to say, okay, hey, I accept my age, I accept my body where it's at. Push it, but don't overdo it. You know, and that's a fine line.
Do you think there's now more pressure on you as a champion?
No, because of pressure. Like I tell everybody, pressure is something you build in your mind. You know what I mean? Who cares? You know, yeah, that belt, I love it. You know, but here's the thing is that there's no pressure. You know, go out there and have fun. You know, I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy the experience I get in the octagon, and that's what it's about to me. You know, the belt is a plus. You know, and that's you just got to go out there, and that's what it is. It's just pressure. Forget about it. You know, just forget about it. There's nothing I can do. You know, if I have a fight in 3 months, I can't change it today. You know, the only thing I can do is prepare myself the best I can for that fight, if that makes sense. Once you get into the fight, you got to be able to adapt and move and do the certain things to get your hand raised. But if you get knocked out or get caught in a submission, there's nothing you can do. It's part of the sport, and that's what I look at. Is who cares at the moment?
But by feeling the pressure, some fighters made bad decision, like they're going on testosterone therapy. There was a little discussion about that. Nowadays, the Athletic State Commission said TRT is not allowed anymore. What do you think about that? And there are some fighters like Vitor Belfort, for example, they said, I will not fight on this date because I have to fix my body now because I can't do it anymore. What do you think about that?
I think, you know, it's legal. Whenever it's legal, cool. It's not legal, cool. It doesn't bother me because I don't take anything. You know what I mean? The only thing I take is a multivitamin pack. Glutamine, you know, the small things. So it doesn't matter to me. Like if the guy's taking it, he's taking it. If he's not, he's not. You know, whatever the athletic, whatever the whole decides on, that's what it, you know. That's the, you got to go with it. You know, like I said, you know, I know it's going to hurt some of those older fighters or even some of these younger fighters, but for me, it doesn't bother me.
Do you have a list where you look at and see, oh, there's a danger that I can get punished for something, or what's important for the UFC fighter to look at?
Well, look at, like, pretty much what I do is whatever you can pass on WADA, that's what I'll do. So realistically, I've never been a guy that takes protein or all these different types of stuff. All I really like to do is, like I said, glutamine to help my joints, multivitamin pack to help, you know, help keep my immune system strong, and all those kinds. Vitamin C, vitamin D. That's it. You know, that's all I ever take, and that's the way I've been since I was in college, even in high school. You know, I just was never a big fan of taking anything to help you get bigger. I knew my height. You know, I'm not a 6'8" guy or a 6'1" guy. You know, I'm shorter, and I knew I had to wrestle because it all revolved around wrestling at that point. You know, I want to be at a weight that I can be strong and also fast, and those are important things to be.
But you're a natural built, strong guy. How much weight do you have to cut to fight at welterweight?
Right now I'm at 205. You know, I'll get up to about 215. You know, but it's a fat Johnny. You know, I love food and I love enjoying my life. So about, yeah, so what is that, 45 pounds? 45 pounds, that's what I usually have to cut.
So to look at the future now, first you have to go healthy, but we heard Carlos Condit is also injured. Is there an upcoming fight maybe you're looking forward in the future, opponent you like to face?
Pretty much everybody in the top 10 welterweight class. Any one of those guys could be my next opponent. So right now I'm just sort of sitting back, looking at them, seeing how see how they're moving, how they're advancing, and also just in that, you know, if I pick one guy, then he might lose his next fight. So I don't do that. What I try to do is just say, hey, I don't want any hand in picking it. UFC and my management group, they do it all. All I want to do is train.
My last question to finish it. Is there any funny story you can talk about what happened in the octagon? In my fights? Like somebody fought or something like that?
Oh, yeah, no, nothing like that. Not that I know of, at least. You know, I don't have any funny stories actually. And if I did, that'd be nice. But yeah, I don't have any funny stories. They're all in training.
Okay, thank you for doing the interview. Get healthy as soon as possible, and hope to speak to you soon. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.